Good morning, friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel of Astrologer Anil Aggarwala. Today we will be talking about, red planet Mars, nodes, Roman god Saturn, all are on catastrophic wheel, and the world is dancing to their tunes. You can see for yourself the cyclones, the cyclone of Odisha and Bengal, and then you have a similar type of a happening, that hurricane Katrina, which happened in 2005. The US is expecting the same very shortly, and I had predicted 10 days back, probably a week or 10 days back, when there was no such sign, that the planetary positions are extremely venomous, because there is going to be a Nakshatra exchange of uh, Mars and Rahu from the 15th of May to 4th of June. So this period is most enigmatic, and it is, any connection of Mars and Rahu is Angarak yoga. So it is not good. And then Saturn going in retrogression, and for 141 days, I have already written an article. The moment it goes for in retrogression, there are thunderstorms, earthquakes, assassinations, and change of and political tug of wars. So all this is, simultaneously all the planets have clubbed together, and they're performing most malefic combinations. And then on top of it, from the 24th to 31st, as I've already mentioned in all my videos, North Node Rahu will be going in direct motion. You see, he's supposed to be amrit, and when he is in retrograde motion, but when he is in direct motion, he is considered to be poison, and is like a snake bite. So it is not good for, and at a stretch for 7 days. And then for India, the dasha of uh, Moon, Saturn, Ketu from the 30th of May to 4th of July, 35 days is killing. I will read out what I had written. Whatever is happening in the globe has been predicted well in advance. Maybe it is Hurricane Katrina or Cyclone Amphan. Brawl between the countries, India and China, we can see for ourselves violence, migrant crisis, terrorism, natural and unnatural calamities, and spike in the COVID cases, especially after the exchange of the Nakshatra of Rahu and Mars. And we have already seen that 5 million cases, we have seen 5 million cases in total, if you see. And in 111 days, we had seen 1 lakh cases in India. And I expect about 7 lakh cases minimum in India. And the lockdown has been opened to some extent. And I'm sure, and we can see for ourselves, there is no social distancing being maintained. So obviously, it goes without saying that there will be spikes in the coronavirus cases. And starting from 22nd May, you see the enigmatic lunation chart also indicates that it is most enigmatic and catastrophic these fortnight, and especially when Rahu is also in forward motion from the 24th to 31st, and then the Nakshatra exchange, and then 4 planets in the Nakshatra of Mars, and Mars in the Nakshatra of Rahu between 24th to 26th, because Moon is the activator, final activator, and when Moon changes Nakshatra to Mirikshra, it could be most venomous, especially on the 24th night. So friends, and Ketu in the Nakshatra of Moola Nakshatra destruction. All planets are gripped in the between Rahu and Ketu. As per Rashi Sanghata Chakra, we can see in my article, most venomous and catastrophic. Saturn and Jupiter get vedha from Rahu, and Venus, Sun, Moon, Mercury get vedha from Mars. It is most venomous and catastrophic. It shows warlike conditions. The solar eclipse of the 21st June will add fuel to the fire, and the eclipse taking place in the Mirikshira Nakshatra, again in the Mirikshira Nakshatra. And Mirikshira Nakshatra is the central region of India. A Nakshatra at 6 degrees, which will be activated by Mars, the ammunition dump between 25th of May to 30th of May. So friends, we are very close to all these time frames, and it's most malefic. 25th May, sorry, 25th June. It is 25th June to 30th of June. Jupiter, the divine planet and 100% benevolent planet, falls back in Sagittarius in the 8th house of the Indian foundation chart and as the 22nd Direshon, and for China in the 12th house as the 22nd Direshon Lord, most malefic, and 8th Lord for US, falling in the 8th from the 10th house. So all these countries are liable to suffer the most. And for Japan, it is the Lagna Lord. It is falling back from the second house to the Lagna as the Lagna Lord as a fallen planet. And we have seen for ourselves, Japan has already gone in recession. Mercury going in retrogression from the 18th of June to 25th of June. There could be relapse of coronavirus cases. And Jupiter after 30th touching Ketu in the sign Sagittarius can add fuel to the fire. These planetary positions will lock our positions, and we have to be careful. We are right on the corner. Wait and see the dance of the planets. COVID 19 spikes, no business, no deal. Where are we? No headway for the vaccine development in the immediate future. We are talking about immediate future. We know there will be some development after September when Ketu comes out of the Moola Nakshatra. The question is, Ketu in Moola Nakshatra, will he allow the vaccine development till in Moola Nakshatra till the 20th of September, and then the eclipses in the Jyeshtha Nakshatra on the 14th December 2020? I have my doubts. Ketu in Scorpio, the disease Karka, is the most prone sign, Scorpio, for crippling and diseases like cancer. And the solar eclipse taking place over the luminaries in Gandanta, the life-saving force. This eclipse of the 14th is no less than the 26th December 2019. Ketu joining the sign Scorpio on the 20th September, the Jyeshtha Nakshatra, is another ferocious and a bitter nakshatra, can be killing since the sign Scorpio is the most malefic sign for these crippling diseases and cancer. In Jyotish, we have to see the sign Scorpio. Any planet in the sign Scorpio, how Mars is placed from Scorpio, how Ketu is placed in Scorpio, how Mercury. The Gandanta nakshatra is always of Mercury. So Mercury comes into play. Mercury Moon, Mercury Rahu, Rahu Moon. So all these dashas and all these planetary positions, they give rise to these kind of diseases. And Scorpio is the most dreaded sign for it. And this is going to affect the most to Trump, because Trump has 29 degrees, 28 degrees planets, and the eclipse will fall exactly over his sun and moon and the Rahu Ketu. So he's been influenced the most. You wait and see for yourself. The malefic dasha of Moon Saturn Ketu for 35 days for India Foundation chart from the 30th May to 4th July may add the required fuel to the fire to explode. It so seems the toughest time for India. Time frame for starting from 15th May to 4th July in a nutshell. The relaxation in the lockdown 4 may be responsible for this COVID 19 spikes, since the social distancing will not be maintained. The countries which may suffer most, as I've already discussed, will be US, China, India, Japan, Indonesia, Philippines, and the coastal areas around the world on account of the cyclones, earthquakes, and thunderstorms. Stock market will swing either way on the happenings till they finally take a hit, and especially after the 23rd May 2020 and after 18th June 2020 till September 2020. Gold will surge till Mercury joins the sign Gemini on the 24th. The planet positions are worst from the 20. The planetary positions are worst from the 25th October 1999 cyclone of Odisha. If we compare the planetary positions now are worse than the October 1999 when the cyclone took place. So that means this cyclone will be of a higher intensity. The hurricane on the 23rd August 2005 planetary positions. And if we compare the planetary positions then and now the planetary positions are much worse. So this hurricane and could be of a higher intensity. These cyclones could be of a higher intensity. Now see the media news. Cyclone Amphan Bengal Odisha on alert as deep depression intensifies into cyclonic storm. Most dangerous storm season since Katrina may be ahead. US thousands evacuated in Michigan after the two dams fails. Governor Whitmer says downtown in one town could be under more than 2.5 meters of water by late Wednesday. COVID global cases reach 5 million. Trump needless China. Trump blames China for mass killing, worldwide killing. Saturn is taking a parallel route similar to 60 years and 30 years back, and seems that the relation between India and China may go for a toss for the 35 days, especially when Dasha of Partantra Dasha of Ketu will be in operation. As per Rudramsha chart, it is placed in a malefic condition. Again, all the principles are applied by the book of mundane astrology by Vani Publications, editor K.N. Rao, and the principles of Prashna Jyotish as per classical texts. Now, all this is the astrological prediction and not my personal opinion. So friends, this is what I wanted to say. Things are getting worse, and wish you all the best, and keep well, take care of yourself, and all this time should not be wasted when we are confined to our houses. We are just living like imprisoned imprisonment in the houses. We should not waste this time. We should utilize this time learning something on the internet or whatever the case may be. Spiritualism is the time we must learn. The world is, the planetary positions are teaching us that we need not only be materialistic, we need to be spiritual. And to be spiritual, astrology is the ladder for the same. Learn astrology, learn spiritualism, read books on spiritualism, so that this good time, this bad time, whatever it is, should not go waste. One must learn. But I can tell you, after 2 years, you will, when this coronavirus is over, you will feel that the world is cleaned. Is it as if the complete world is being overhauled? Moola Nakshatra, it removes things from the roots. It does everything from the roots and then rebuilds it. So we are sure that after a bad night, we have a good morning, and hoping for the best, wishing you all the best. I can assure you that it will be a good morning, because astrology also says that after a bad night, we can have a good morning, and after a bad planetary positions, the planetary position would improve. In a nutshell, you know what happens? They say that when Jupiter crosses Saturn, that is the time for the development for the globe. So Jupiter will cross Saturn on the 4th of April 2021, but it may be for a short while. Then Saturn will also join uh, Aquarius. Jupiter will go in Aquarius on the 4th of April 2021, and then 22nd April 2022, Saturn will also join that sign. So briefly we can say that first there will be some improvement after 4th of January 2021 for the globe, and then when Saturn goes in the sign Pisces, then there could be recovery, because then Jupiter will be ahead of Saturn. Whenever Jupiter is ahead of Saturn, then only there is a progress in the world, and the stock markets, the infrastructure, everything will develop. So primarily speaking, we can say that after 4th of April 2021, we would get some relief. And I've already mentioned, as per the Kota Chakra, that after 5th of January and 25th of January, both these planets will be out of Nigda Dreshkon. Nigda Dreshkon gives us confinement. Any planet in Capricorn sign less than 10 degrees is confinement. It is confinement. It is imprisonment. We all are imprisoned. We all are confined to our houses. It is no less than imprisonment. But friends, astrology works wonderful. And if you apply it, and I'm sure after January things will start improving, especially after 5th of January, the the business, everything will start expanding, and the masses would also get a relief. The downtrodden and the workers who are suffering now will also start to get relief after the 25th of January 2020. So hoping for the best. Friends, thank you for listening to me, and bye bye. Best of luck.